cool little 60 piece. That's only the neck though.
Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga, but we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it, and they using nigga songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Left some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a ruler. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth of Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wooty-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back. We ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God, nigga.
That woo-woo, something. I know the police listening, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that woo-woo, something. Nigga, cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
The chance to talk to Ross since he walked off on y'all?
We were just talking to Angie Martinez about that yesterday. We in Atlanta, so we run into him all the time. He do car shows, so it ain't never been no hard feeling.
I don't want to say no hard feeling. I'm gonna say first of all, I don't give a.
I get it.
But I give because
try to make
you as a person. We the type of people that will never bring up nothing that we feel like that can be diminished to your career or anything.
You know what? It's crazy that Rick Ross walked off the 85 South show, but then when it sat with 2 white dudes and they was trying to disrespect him and disregard him for being a correctional officer. Meanwhile, the 85 South show had enough love and had enough regard for him, never to even try to play with him like that. What's the deal, y'all? We're Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use, that good knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college big dog. Tap in with your tap in, make sure in fact tapped in with that good tap in. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that good subscribe button for everything we have going on here at CNN Trap News Network. It's a Newsington, it's a knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college big dog. Hit us with a like, hit us with a comment, hit us with a good subscribe for everything we got going on here at CNN Trap News Network. I'm not sure what's going on here. Anyway, news you can use, knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college big dog. Tap in with the tap in, you ain't tapped in with that good tap in, you know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe. We're Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. You think into this content, DC Young Fly speaks on Rick Ross walking out of the 85 South show. Let's get into it, let's go.
Hey, nigga, cause we some real niggas. The moment you leave our show, you went and did a podcast, a white podcast. You sat your there for almost 2 hours.
And didn't leave.
And you talk. And the white folk asked you, was you a correctional officer?
We
would have never asked you no that nigga, cause we got respect for you.
And you That's real. They knew the culture, they knew that they read the room. DC Young Fly knew that was an inappropriate question to ask a guest, especially coming from our culture. He didn't play with it. That's for real.
You sat right there and you answered that question so eloquently, like it wasn't even disrespectful. And then I get to sit back and watch that. Like, what's the difference between them and us? Now I feel disrespect.
116th
Don't
Street
do us like that. And it's still love, but nigga, don't do us like that.
I respect that.
It did not stop me from listening to his music. Do I be a little angry as I'm listening? I be like, when he come on back.
He turn that shit up.
No, I cut it off.
Yo, Big Ant.
Nah, that's real. And then, I mean, I want to know what y'all think in the comments, but I think Rick Ross is foul for that, bro. You turned your back on a black podcast, and you walked out on them, and you disrespected them dudes. And you know, it was like whatever about it. You didn't care about it and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, when it came time for them to show you love and blah, 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 they did that. And you disrespect them, you walk off their platform, but then you go and you sit in front of a white face and you pander and you shuck and jive for what they got going on after just totally disrespecting the black. I don't know, Rick Ross kind of weird for that.
Spokesman, man, we back.
Big shout out to Big Ant the Spokesman on Urban Politicians TV. Big news you can use, big knowledge you ain't getting in nobody's college. Shout out to Big Ant, Young Ant the Spokesman and Urban Politicians TV.
Another edition of Urban Politicians TV. UPTV, make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and I meant to get to this topic yesterday, but I got tied up. I had dropped some videos already, then I got to ripping and running, and I said I'll say this one for Saturday, because I most definitely got to spill the real on this situation right here. As 85 South Show made an appearance on Royal Mall podcast, and the conversation came up after Mall asked them about the moment 3 years ago when Ross walked out of their interview, no explanation, no reason, and just got up and left out. At first, I even thought myself it was part of this right here, like they was kind of skitting it out. I know they are comedians, but that was not the case. Ross just got up and walked out. And I had a link in the description where y'all can watch that in full.
Yeah, it was weird the way Rick Ross did that.
Is that nigga DC Fly said, we not being politically correct, nigga. I wasn't feeling that. And I got to agree with him 1,000% in everything he said, because what that is symbolic of, when that nigga say, hey man, you was on our interview, our podcast, we rock with you, we had the utmost respect for you, we wasn't even finna ask you no controversial questions, that ain't what we do. And he's 1,000% correct, he not lying. But for you to get up and walk out and go to a white podcast and they can ask you them questions, you were saying that the white man ice is colder.
Yeah, you definitely saying that the white man ice is colder and the white man water is wetter for sure, because you sit around and you pander to that. I can't even understand the reason why, Rick Ross. Why would you do something like that?
Talk about this on the platform. This is the thing where you say, hey bro, I'm going to treat my own people like they less than me. I'ma treat them like, hey, y'all stuff is not important. I'ma treat y'all like, hey nigga, y'all should just be happy that I'm here. But then you go over there with them people that's outside of the culture, and I don't know what podcast it was exactly, people that's outside the culture, people that's not from the background of the demographic with you, and you sit there and you treat them with all this love like they a part of this thing, but it's like, what are we really doing now? What message are we sending out when we do things like that? Now, first and foremost,
the message is clear. You can step all over these black creators and these black podcasters, and you don't have to take them you don't never got to take them serious, because their peers don't take them serious. But, you know, when you go to these other faces, you got to make sure that you're on point and all that. I don't know. I think that Rick Ross is corny for this situation. I ain't gonna front.
Let's keep it 100, bro. Ross wouldn't like if somebody did him like that. I got to keep it all the way 1,000. I'm a nigga that came up jamming Ross. Well, nigga, I always tell y'all this story. When Ross dropped Triller, we all went and bought Triller. Me and two partners. And our other homie was on the phone. He had grabbed.
Yeah, we're gonna let Urban Politicians finish out the rest of this one. We'll about to the next one. Y'all know the deal, man. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Free. I've been waiting this week's free. We go.
You over there doing
I feel like if niggas had that energy with us, it would have went that way.
Oh my
but God! They don't have that. But do you feel like we should have went over there like, "What's up, bitch? Like, let's get out and Turks and fight
you
and go to jail."
Smack said, "I'm not going for none of it. I'm not feeling the flammery, the skullduggery, or none of the larceny. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's stuck, it's because it's up. What's the deal, y'all? We're trying to type it in 10 and Trap News Network. Back in the same, like the crack of the same here at 10 and 10 and Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge, though you ain't getting nobody's college either. And what you heard is my little buddy. Y'all know the little homie always right around. You always around, little buddy? Yeah. Always around, man. Always around. He's never far. I could be doing a video. He can hear the outro coming. He will come running to the room to say, "We go." He loves this dish. Shout out to my little homie, though. We up out here. We finna get into this content, and Smack got some things to say to T-Rail and Heather about them kicking it with academics. Let's get into this content. Without no further ado, man. Let's get into it. Let's go.
The Caribbean.
You want my honest opinion?
Yeah.
But I could give it to you, but it really wouldn't matter.
Well, I would love to know.
I wouldn't even went over there. We ain't beefing. You ain't my enemy, but we not cool like that, my nigga.
Okay, I get that.
We not cool. If I would have been, I would have looked at y'all and said, Deuces, going over there. I'm right here.
Yeah, but that's between. That's why I'm Smac and.
Smac said he ain't going for it. Oh, they using my video. Oh man.
He's T-Rail. I mean, I'm T-Rail and he's Smac. But this how it was right here on the boat.
They using my video. I done made it back on again. Back on again.
This is what we doing,
So you dropping the content before and whack God, whack with lion.
Yeah, here it go right here. This is where I was going, man. Hey!
Wow.
Look at him, still filming. Yeah, look.
I don't know. I know he wanted to film the fuck out of us.
That's the Trap News Network post right there. It's Trap News Network.
I know that. He wanted to be over there with us so bad. He wanted to come over there so bad.
Yeah, that's the homie, man. He going. You know,
I mean, he's not the partner. He's not the homie.
I did what niggas did when they showed up to the show. Nothing. You feel me?
Ooh. So now T-Rail trying to say TDE didn't do nothing. So why do he gotta be mad? If TDE didn't do nothing to him, why he gotta do something to him? All right, T-Railington, I see the narrative. I see the narrative. You pushing Mr. Narration. The narrative of the narration of this situation.
Is it content? Yes. All right, enjoy yourself, man. That's what I did. But instead, you know, I enjoyed myself a little bit better, man. Come on, I'll fuck with y'all. Come on, I'll take a shot.
But
That's what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
say this. He didn't look at me.
Smac not going. Smac not liking it. Smac not feeling it. Smac not playing with it. He don't think that it's green. He don't think that it's gravy. He don't think that it's none of that. Smac is not feeling this situation. You can see it all over his face. And Smac is like, yup, not for me. Oh, y'all better living. I ain't mad at y'all better living, but y'all better live over there.
In my eye, he didn't look in my way. He didn't look my motherfucking way at all. He didn't want to say nothing to me.
That's
and
great.
that's fine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because his people told him. Yeah, hey, you heard what they said about you? You heard what Heather said about you?
Well, as long as him and Terrell did their thing, I don't care.
His people said, we get him right now. He said, nah, man.
Nah, that nigga was with 4 girls and 5 girls enjoying his time, man.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you.
He was enjoying his time like he enjoyed his time at the concert.
No, I'm telling you what he said. That his people, like, you don't know what they said about you and shit.
T-Rail got the jokes. He enjoying himself like he enjoyed himself at the concert. The slight jokes. The quiet disrespect.
Saying it.
Yeah. I don't understand why niggas is so mad at me to be mad. I don't know why people want me to be mad at Cuz. I don't understand.
Different strokes, man.
Why they want me to be mad at you, bro?
Well, for one, because he talked about the whole TDE, Kendrick says that everybody he calls says
All right, let me run through it one more time without no interruptions. Right from the top.
You need to do that with you over there doing
it. If niggas had that energy with us, it would have went that way.
Oh my
God.
But
do you feel like we should have went over there like, what's up, bitch? Like, let's get out and Turks and fight.
You want my
and go to jail in the Caribbean.
You want my honest opinion?
Yeah.
But I could give it to you, but it really wouldn't matter.
Well, I would love to know.
I wouldn't even went over there. We ain't beefing. You ain't my enemy, but we not cool like that, my nigga.
Okay, I get that.
We not cool. If I would have been, I would have looked at y'all and said, Deuces, going over there. I'm right here.
Yeah, but that's between. That's why I'm Smac and he's T-Rail. I mean, I'm T-Rail and he's Smac. But this how it was right here on the boat. This is what we doing.
So you dropping the content before and whack God, whack with lion.
Yeah, here it go right here. This is where I was going, man.
Wow.
Look at him, still filming. Yeah, look.
I don't know. I know he wanted to film the fuck out of us. I know that. He wanted to be over there with us so bad. He wanted to come over there so bad.
Yeah, that's the homie, man. He going. You know,
I mean, he's not the partner. He's not the homie.
I did what niggas did when they showed up to the show. Nothing. You feel me? Is it content? Yes? All right, enjoy yourself, man. That's what I did. But instead, I enjoyed myself a little bit better, man. Come on, I fuck with y'all. Come on, take a shot.
But
That's what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Say this. He didn't look at me in my eye. He didn't look in my way. He didn't look my motherfucking way at all. He didn't want to say nothing to me.
That's
and
great.
That's fine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because his people told him, yeah, hey, you heard what they said about you? You heard what Heather said about you?
Well, as long as him and Terrell did their thing, I don't care.
His people said, we get him right now. He said, nah, man.
Nah, that nigga was with 4 girls and 5 girls enjoying his time, man.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you.
He was enjoying his time like he enjoyed his time at the concert.
No, I'm telling you what he said. That his people like, you don't know what they said about you, what she said. And,
I don't understand why niggas is so mad at me to be mad. I don't know why people want me to be mad at Cuz. I don't understand.
Different strokes, man.
Why they want me to be mad at you, bro?
Well, for one, because he talked about the whole TDE, Kendrick SZA, everybody he calls SZA.
So, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Make sure. Make sure. Y'all tap in with the tap in, hit the like, hit the comment, hit the get subscribe button for everything we got going on. But let me know what y'all would do in that situation, man. Would you have did what T-Rail would have done? Would you have stood on something else? Like Smac stood on something else against his... We're finna get up out of here to the next one. Y'all know the deal's red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. What the little homie said.